What's up? What's up out there, Shopkulture land? Welcome to another edition. You know what it is. Shop Culture. What's up? Every Tuesday, 8ish. You know where to catch us. Where we at? We got some special guests in the building. Once again, I'm joined by my tag team partner. You know who he is.
You know what to do, baby.
Yeah. So shutdown corner, Anthony Toomer. Then we got the producer extraordinaire.
What up? What up?
Nick Jones.
Want to get this up.
We got. Make sure you guys come check out Bridging the Gap Comedy. We got the date up there. What's the date up there again?
March 18th.
March 18th.
Carco Theater.
We're in the building, man. Come on,
Shopkulture
man.
will be there.
Come on, man.
Make sure you guys get your tickets. It is going to be a nice live event. Make sure to get those tickets.
And they're like when you're where you always get it.
Oh, man. So, guys, you know what? It is, man, week before Valentine's Day. Or Valentine's Day is the next Monday?
Is this, coming Monday.
Next month.
So Valentine's Day weekend is
wrong,
coming
bro.
up.
I don't know.
So, I don't know either. So, we're officially Valentine's. So, what is your... What do you
I
got?
miss all of that.
we don't know. So we know it's in the vicinity of what it is.
What day is it?
What day is
What's
Valentine's
today's
Day?
date? Look, that's how I'll tell you right now what day it is. If you tell me what date it is today, okay? That's what I know with Valentine's Day. Right? I can care less, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't got no Valentine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
ain't got nothing to worry about.
Ain't got nothing to worry about.
It's gonna be another work day for me. Okay?
The weekend is young.
Day for me.
Well, even if you have a Valentine's,
It's not
it's
even a
still
real
another
holiday.
day.
It's not even a real holiday.
Well, it's a real holiday for
I mean,
women.
it's a real holiday. It's legit.
Can we ask that? Are we allowed to ask that out there?
It's Valentine's Day.
Is Valentine's Day an official
No,
holiday?
it's not.
To who, though?
I'm just asking.
Do we
in
get the
general.
day
To
off?
the people that are watching.
There
I don't
you
get
go
the
right
day off
there.
from work.
No, there you go right there. There's your answer right there.
I got to go to work that day.
You know,
True
post
that.
offices ain't closed or nothing like that. Right?
Nah, man.
So it shouldn't count. Who even created Valentine's Day though? That's the thing. What?
Come on,
How
Corey.
did it
What
come?
up, G? What up, G? Hell no, I don't care.
No.
Hell no.
How was it even created? Who created Valentine's Day?
I was, it was like something.
Was it women's? Was it a
It was
women's group?
Cupid or something.
Google.
Let's Google that.
Google that.
Some white folks stuff. That's
Google.
what I'm
Well, black folks
yeah,
celebrate.
black folks and everybody else celebrated.
So,
but
hey,
we
man,
ain't the
we
ones
can't be
behind.
mad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're not the ones behind. Is all I'm saying.
Some don't have a choice.
Stores created it. That's what everybody's saying. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is.
Oh, you're right. Stores.
So-
family.
But then why do we fall into this mode? Maybe men or women. Why we follow in this mode of have to celebrate something
It is
For
to
what?
appease women. That's what it is.
for what?
To appease women.
If you're in a relationship, it should be every day should be Valentine's Day.
That's what I said. I got you the fuck out.
Aren't you going to take out your lady or your man? Men don't get too much for Valentine's Day.
No, not too much.
No, I agree.
I do. I ain't getting nothing this year.
Well, okay. Yeah, listen.
Oh, you speaking past this?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
you still.
Hey, you know, speak from experience, right?
Right.
Well, hey, you did get the PS5. That counts.
I bought my PS5. Don't play. Stop playing. Stop playing.
We both got the we both thought it was Valentine's over it.
I like this answer. I like this
Don't
answer
play
right
me,
here.
bro. I bought my PS5. Goddamn.
You know what? Let me see the receipt. I know the Hey, we want to go there. Hey, dude, I go there.
Hey, we
I
go
go
there. We go there.
We both got PS5s. We were both happy. We both had that conversation.
Damn the comment.
Okay.
So we had Valentine's early. But anyways, we're talking.
Comment.
Carry on.
Girl asked me. She wanted it back too, but I ain't giving it.
Oh!
Back.
What?
Wait. She said
I'll play it. No,
got the receipt.
I don't actually. But point being,
I do.
you got this.
I do.
Damn, I didn't do that.
I got that.
Anyways,
Savage.
we're getting back to it. So we're anti-Valentine's. At least I am over here.
I'm not
Forget it.
anti-Valentine's Day.
Forget it. Every day should be
It
Valentine's.
is what it
You
is.
should appreciate each other all throughout the year. That's all I'm saying.
According
So
to
hopefully-
women, though, this is the day where you get to make them feel extra special.
Absolutely.
Oh, the extra.
So it's that's
Okay.
why. I don't know.
That's interesting. But anyways, we just wanted to start something. You know how we do it. This is Shop Culture. Thank you guys for tuning in every Tuesday at 8. That's what we do. Hope you guys, man, had a good weekend. Weekend was cool. We actually had a little group thing, I guess. It was on, what day was it on?
Friday night.
Yeah,
Friday. It was cool. It was active.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
nice.
That's
It
what I
was
heard.
Yeah.
nice. I had a
This
good
guy.
time.
This guy.
What are you? What are you talking
Bro,
about,
was
Barry?
you acting up, big bro?
He was
No,
acting
I
up.
was not. I
Story
was
mode.
being
I mean,
a
it's in the
perfect
bloodline.
I
gentleman.
see.
I
They put
expect
that
All
nothing but love.
night.
I liked it, though.
All night I was a perfect gentleman.
You should, yeah. We all gentlemen. I just said it's fun. You got to, hey, do it.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Awesome.
Speak for yourself. Don't call me that.
Shop Culture. That's getting active. You know, we started things today. So, guys, whenever you come on, always have some, you know what I'm saying? Say hello. Have some manners. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Say hello to us. Say, hey, how you doing? How was your weekend? We ask how yours is. Tell us, you know, let's go back and forth. Let's have some banter. We're joined. We got a special guest from the Circle, Mr. David Hayes. Say what's up, David. Just say what's up real quick.
What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling out there?
And,
Hopefully you guys are excited for a great conversation today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. And David's doing some really good things in the community, and I do want him to touch on a few of those things later on in the show. So make sure
Absolutely.
you guys pay attention to that. I think it's very important. I think we all think it's very important to get involved in the community.
Amen.
The community is in need of strong men,
For sure.
especially strong black men.
For
That's
sure.
what we are. So that's what we tell.
Yeah.
So it is in need of it, and we want to be a part of that. Okay. So let's get to it, brother.
You know,
Okay.
always. Oh yeah, the opener. So the opener is this is pretty funny. I'm gonna listen. Okay, so on the first date, should a woman take a dump in her
I
date's
was
house?
just bullshit because I didn't think
Now-
anybody would do that.
Absolutely
that.
not.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
There's no date after that. Absolutely not.
even
Well, bro, do me proud. Play the devil's advocate.
who can play devil's advocate for that?
I can right now.
What you got?
Because if you're on a date and you're at my house, first of all, that implies a lot. So if you're at my house and you have to drop that deuce in order for the rest of the night to be comfortable, we might have to, I don't know, man.
Listen.
You know, you're not gonna be holding your shit and be.
Listen, let's just be realistic, man. Hold on. Let's be realistic. If you gotta go, you gotta go, bro.
Gotta go.
Like, are we really that uptight? Like, I'm really. Listen, you might have ate a heavy meal. We might be at the house chilling. I mean, listen, as long as you don't disrespect my bathroom, you know what I'm
The
saying?
bathroom's gonna get blown up.
It's gonna get disrespectful.
But listen, what's disrespectful though? Like, I mean, hey, listen, I got the smell goods. I got all. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping.
Exactly, Coach.
I'm not really. Listen, I
Oh,
wouldn't
Nick
do
said,
it.
Nick said no, damn it.
That's what
I
I
wouldn't
thought
do
that
it.
was. Absolutely not.
I wouldn't do it.
Don't do it at my house. I don't give a damn.
I wouldn't do it. But I'm not gonna flip. If she gotta go, she gotta go.
No, I don't think you flip. I do think that on a first date, I don't know. I just think of certain things on first date. You're trying to establish something, and I don't know if that's.
What
and I
happens
get-
if you
I
really
get-
gotta go?
I get that you gotta
You
go.
leave.
I
Date's
understand
Right,
that.
date's over.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
It's over.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen,
For me,
oh,
it
my
is.
God. Oh.
Nah, I can't. It can't
You
continue.
could have went before you came over to the house.
Or we call it.
What
a
if I
night.
didn't have to go then?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Sounds like a personal
Oh,
problem.
Nick get mad already.
Hey,
What time do y'all get to the house, though?
That's what.
Is it the beginning of the date or
Yeah,
is it the end of the
and
date?
let's be honest
I
though.
mean, you've been drinking. Listen, you've been
Yeah,
ate
that's
food. You've
true.
been having some drinks.
Yeah.
You didn't probably have some water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First off, listen, I hydrate. I'm a hydrated person.
Absolutely.
So your bowels should be regular, right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, if this towards the end of the night, you gotta go. It is what it is. Like it's a
Yeah.
bodily function.
Sure.
What?
Mm.
The date's over because you're what?
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, and if you got to, because there are times when you had first dates, and you guys had a good, good night. You went out and danced and all that kind of stuff. You get back to the house and whatever happens, and then they have to use the bathroom. I don't know. I mean,
That's why I got 2 bathrooms.
yeah, and that's
Go use the
There
other
you
one.
go.
So I ain't got to smell it. Go use the other
Yeah.
one and we can still have a personal
okay. But
interaction.
let's put it like this. Let's take it a step further. Let's say that she blew up the bathroom, and you guys are in the bed sleeping. Then she just comes back into the bed. Would that be all right, or would you?
So you don't sit and lay down?
You
Here's
cannot
the
wash your
intricate
no,
thing,
no, no.
because a
You
lot
gotta
of
take a
women I
shower.
know, they feel like you gotta take a shower.
So you gotta take a
after you
shower,
shit.
bro. You gotta wash
I mean,
your
I
ass, bro.
understand
Wash
the
your
part
ass.
of it, but I'm
Dave, wash your ass.
You gotta wash.
You gotta wash your ass.
Sometimes you gotta make
Is that even a
and they
question?
got
Like,
time
what?
for a
What the
shower.
hell are you talking about?
But you keep it real. I know guys like that.
listen, I'm not saying I'm about to have anal sex with this woman.
I'm saying, well,
Right.
see,
I'm,
some of us were, so we were thinking.
okay, well listen, well,
It's
so we
gonna
might
be
have to
a-
go vaginal tonight.
It's gonna smell a little bit different because when it gets to sweating, it's,
Super
you know, come on, it's gonna smell different.
Yeah, granted, I think it was a joke, kind of mean, but I also
Yeah.
can see some seriousness to it, and I also can see both sides of it. Is it something that you'll stop talking to the woman after? No. It's probably something you guys eventually, if you guys continue kicking it, you guys will probably laugh about. Be like, you remember that first date? You blocked up my. You know what I'm saying? There's other things.
Hey,
There's other things to trip about. So yeah, but you know what? That poopery is the one to go to. We got to. Yes, that's the way to go.
If you don't have wet wipes in your house,
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
And there's other stuff
Have
serious
wet
that-
wipes at
Have
your
wet
house
wipes
at
at
the
your
very
house.
least. Have you a bidet put in or something?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're overly
Super fast. There
concerned.
you go.
Yeah, and, you figure it out. You do it like that. The older you get, man, it's boring stuff to life. That's more
I ain't
serious.
even tripping,
I'm
bro.
clearly talking.
Listen, go ahead, drop that off, man. Listen, let's get back to
Let's
kicking
get back
it.
to
We
kicking
get
it.
back to what we got to do, man.
Yeah, had those
You
skid
feel
marks
me?
and bring those skid marks
Hey,
into the
listen,
bed.
I don't bring none of that around me, player. See, now you
Guys
now
have
you being nasty. Now you being nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
See,
what I'm saying?
now-
Now that nigga
see what I'm
taking this
saying?
You gotta wipe
way
your
over
shit.
here.
You gotta wipe it.
See?
Yeah. So,
Your asshole with that.
I mean, if the date was that great enough for you guys to say, "Hey, let's go and hang out at my place," then I think that's saying that it's okay for that to be open.
Come
So
on,
there
D.
shouldn't be an
But
issue.
before we
D,
leave this
talk
out,
to me.
let's-
Yeah, but
Come on,
I mean,
man.
you
Talk
spent
to
enough time with this person to know if you want to go an extra step further with your guys' relationship.
If you want to have, if you want to be
Well,
at
Well,
my
let's talk
house,
about the
This
first
is-
date. This we're talking about the
First,
first date.
we're still talking about the first date.
Okay.
You still got to get to a certain point where you're
if
like,
it's
well,
the
I
first date,
really
I'm
like
like you
this
come to my
person.
house.
Absolutely.
Come on.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You tripping,
And
man.
this is an odd society that we live in anyways, to where we could have a potential partner, but that could be a deal breaker.
Absolutely.
But later on, I mean, what's gonna happen later?
But that's what I'm saying. So like, why would it be a deal breaker in one night? But then if we get in a relationship,
You
and
later,
she gotta
you
go
gotta
home
move.
every time she got a shit,
Right. Yeah.
what?
You got finicky people like that out there.
Yeah,
We're not
but
about to-
yeah,
we're not gonna
yeah.
gloss
You go-
over the fact that
yeah.
we have super
I don't even know why we talking about this,
Yeah.
bro. This is so
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
yeah.
What?
I think everybody has
We
a
really
difference of what they saying what they like, what they do.
I'm
So
just talking shit. That's all.
yeah, I
Keep it true. Keep it true.
yeah. And let's be honest, everybody's saying they wouldn't or would do until you get in that situation. So who knows, man?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was funny.
Y'all wow, man. Y'all wow, boy. Y'all wow.
On to the next topic.
Y'all
We're gonna have a story. Somebody gonna come in and say, you know what this girl did?
Oh my
You
god.
know,
I can't wait.
I can't wait to hear that one. I'm like,
Listen, I ain't got none of them stories.
yeah, man.
I ain't got one of them, bro. I ain't got one of them for you.
You be like, man. You remember you guys had that conversation? Yeah. Well, what's the next one?
Okay. Okay, so this is going off of kind of the conversation
What the
that
hell
we had
is-
last.
What the?
Does size really matter?
What
And
the?
that's what this
What? Can you imagine
How
what-
can
bro?
size matter to? I mean,
Man, I get
to us as men. I mean,
Why should it matter?
Hold on,
So this is a conversation. So this is a conversation.
Hold on, wait,
So
wait,
this-
wait.
question.
I gotta see. I gotta
question.
set this up.
Yeah, it's
So
really kind of awkward.
I got a real question.
I don't know.
Why do we give a fuck? Like, I'm gonna just be real. Why do we care?
This is why we're having a conversation to answer that question. And many more.
I don't.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't. My thing is, my thing is, does it even matter at that point? You know, I don't know if it would matter. Even women say it don't necessarily matter like
Listen,
that. So why am I
whoa,
worried about what?
Whoa!
But based on what the ladies were saying last night,
Hey,
some
listen,
of them said
yeah.
things. Some
Listen,
of them said it does, some of them said
But to
it
me,
didn't.
I think this is a female question. How are we going to answer that?
Definitely.
Right.
I'm not worried about. Listen, I'm be real with you. I don't have that problem.
That's
Ain't never
you.
had that problem.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
that's
think
you.
about that.
Oh,
Hold on. Let me
oh,
finish.
that's
Hold on. Don't cut me off. Hold on. Let me
Oh.
finish. Listen. I'm a real one. I don't give a hot damn what's in your damn pants. Let's be honest. So I could care less what problems you have with your problems.
Yeah.
So keep that to yourself. That's a female question. Ask the broad, do your size matter? Why do it matter to a group of dudes?
Yeah.
Don't be weird, bro. What?
It is kind of,
Oh my goodness. What are y'all talking about, cuz?
I mean,
What are we talking about tonight?
I guess
What are we
size
doing tonight?
matters for depending on her. I
Size-
can't
size-
answer
hey,
that for
size
nobody
matters when
but
you in
myself
that
and her.
But
I
my
ain't
thing
got
is,
that
why do I
problem.
worry
Right,
about?
yeah.
That's just when dudes are talking about how long they. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. That's what you do.
Right. Yeah.
I don't need to brag about what I do. I don't need to tell anybody what I
Right.
do. Cool. What you do is what you do. As men, I just think that. But I also see where Nick is coming from because there are men that get so in tune with
This is
the
all
size.
I'm saying.
And
I
I
get
do-
where I get where homie come. I get
So,
where they're coming from.
I think there's
However,
the
this
wording
is
of that.
Go ahead.
I just think the wording of it is just kind of, for me, is a little bit awkward.
How else would you word that?
I think it's a
question
female
for talking
question.
point.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not
Straight
saying
up.
for you, but I'm just saying
Oh,
awkward
okay.
in general. I just think that as men and we're a group of men, the size matter. Am I gonna have David? Hey, Dave, did you think? I mean, I don't know. How do you ask a grown tune? Does the size matter? I don't know how you. You
I
know
just
what I'm
don't
saying?
see
Nigga, I'ma tell
myself
you
having
what
the
You know what I'm saying?
conversation.
You better not ever ask
But
me.
you
You
have that
personally-
better not ask me.
But you have that conversation with a female though, right?
Me
No,
personally,
no,
me personally,
no.
You never. I'm just asking you. Never.
No,
had
No,
that
I never had a.
Never. Listen.
And I think it's weird. You know,
never
I
I ain't never had that problem, so why would I
We just had-
care?
Listen, we just had that conversation last night with the ladies.
with the
What are you
women. But I'm
about?
talking about with the women.
That's
we
what I'm
had-
asking you. Have you
That's
had
It's a
that
woman
conversation with women?
conversation.
Oh, with women.
With women.
I don't know.
You know, not women. Like last night. Was
Yeah.
it not?
No, Nick. I'm not saying what you're saying.
What
Hold
the
on.
fuck?
Hold on.
I think that's a question we should ask. That should have been on Monday's show.
I, what I think is obviously what you're saying is if we're going to have this question, we should have a female here to talk about it. A male and a female talk about that. Have a conversation.
I've
about
never
it.
had that.
We have 5 men up in here, and we're talking about does size really matter. I just met y'all today. I feel really uncomfortable talking about my
Hold on,
size.
you better not ever ask
Hold
me
on,
that.
man. Don't put me in that
That's
conversation.
weird.
Yeah,
That's
well,
really
put me in that
to me. It's
conversation.
kind of weird. You know
I
what I'm
think it's
saying?
straight up
I mean,
weird, bro.
I feel weird. You know?
Why are we? Why is
It's
this
not
not
really a conversation we as men should be having.
I didn't agree to this.
You
Can
know?
I throw a one in there?
Go ahead.
I got a topic that's funny to me because I've only seen it blow up kind of on TikTok.
Yeah.
Since women have a lot of fake nails, fake eyelashes, fake butts, fake everything, would it be acceptable in today's society
That's
for
the
men
conversation.
to get like these toupees and stuff that you shave down? They
Yeah,
look
I
like
remember
real
that.
hairlines and these dreadlocks and all
No.
this type of stuff. Is it
Yes,
cool?
I think it's fair.
Is it fair?
I think
Because
it's
I'm
fair.
seeing people that look 30, 40 years old and they get the line, they hook them up,
I think it's
faded
stupid as
them
hell.
in, and they're
Both
good.
ways.
Listen, I think it's fair though.
It might be fair, but
I
it's
think
dumb.
it's fair.
It's dumb
I think
both
it's dumb
ways.
too, but I think it's fair.
I think
Men
women
worried
would-
about whether or not you gotta get a toupee on the head and do all that kind of stuff. I mean,
Well, listen,
hey, that's what you do.
Listen, if they can do it, we can do it too.
But
I
some
think
things
women
just
would
because women
change
do
some
certain men
for that.
shouldn't do.
Like
Though.
you wear a wig, but
I
so
don't
do
see a
you.
problem with that, bro.
They
Listen,
wear
here's the
wigs
thing about
every
it,
day.
and I'm gonna hit you with a fact, right?
Okay.
Play a little devil's advocate, right? If you're a man
Mhm.
and you've had confidence issues, right? You maybe you're not a barrier, Anthony. Maybe you've had problems in your life getting a woman. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like there's something about yourself that would help you change. If I, maybe I can't grow hair, and you know what I'm saying, and I want to get the fake locks, and I know
So
a
if I
barber
come
that
tomorrow
can.
and have big locks.
Hold on, let me finish though, bro. And I know a barber that can put it in, make it look real enough.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna help me be confident. Then I feel like he has all right. If the women can do it, then he has all right to do it. I ain't doing it. I don't need it. But I feel like if a woman can make a change to her body to feel more confident and feel better about herself, then a man can do the same thing.
I
just
think
don't-
women
I don't-
really look at that like they'll look at them and be like, nah, I'm not with it. Like I really think they're objective to that. Like you
I don't
know.
know. I just don't
I
think
seen
they
one comment on here like, you know, like what kind of me, I don't feel like I need any type of thing because my conversation's good enough. I'm well off, I'm doing well in my life, and I know what I want.
Right.
You know, I'm confident in myself that way. But for some people, I'll be like, you know, what's the difference? They add that many things to build up one woman. Why can't this man put on this hat?
I just think it looks funny. You're bald one day, you come back, you got a whole full set of hair. But hey, you
Listen,
know,
I agree. Listen, it's
hey, that's
gonna be weird,
cornball.
but
You know,
listen,
then
I
it
don't
goes-
think it's cornball. I think hey, listen, how is it corny to have confidence issues?
yeah. Now they're asking about the size.
They trying
Hey,
to turn the conversation around.
Now they're bringing it back.
But,
Hey,
DeAndre, let it go.
DeAndre,
DeAndre, let it go.
we might be a little weird in our hearts if you think about it. It said does size matter. We didn't
No, I
say
think
automatically
what
they
Tay
were
said.
talking
Did
about.
you see what Tay question?
man-
Yeah, I was.
Look at what Tay
You might
said. I
not be
think
talking about
that's what I was looking up. Kind of basically.
Like
That
that was my thing. That was I was saying. If we're having a
That's what
conversation,
the conversation.
that's
I
what the
see
conversation
there's
should
a
be about.
comment here
But see-
Men with
but
good dick
that
get away with more.
should be
But
highlighted.
she asked. Somebody
To
asked
me,
that
I
on the
think
group.
this is
So
the
that's what I
answer
was
to the
asking.
problem.
That's
This
what
is
was.
the answer right here. William Mark said, as long as it works, shouldn't be a problem. Size shouldn't be a problem. As long as it works.
But what?
It may not work for everybody.
So listen,
not
There's
asking-
always
wait,
somebody
hold
out
on,
there
listen,
that's going to work
Listen,
for it.
listen. What the conversation should have been
Basically, what
was:
you
do
just said.
niggas with good, or excuse me, males, do men with good sex get away with more than niggas with bad sex?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What? What
Yes.
kind of question is that?
That's a
Yes.
smart question.
That's
That's what Tay.
obvious.
That's why Tay always asks the best question. You know she do.
That's obvious. No, that's a good question because it's plain.
And that's what I think. That's what Nick meant.
But
too.
all right, but on the
Nick,
adverse side,
Nick,
women
you're
with
on
good
it.
pussy
I
get
know
away
what
with
you're
more
saying.
too.
I know you're
Damn right.
You were on it.
We're leading into
Absolutely.
conversation, are we not?
Yeah. No,
Okay,
Nick, you
so
are.
it is-
Nick,
I know
Nick,
it's different.
no,
Where's the difference?
No, because
Where's the difference?
Yes. Yep. It's all
Listen,
about the
I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna say what I
presentation.
want. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. So
And that's
listen, if
cool.
I
That's
feel
why
like the
you
question
here
is
to say
weird,
what you want.
exactly.
And
So if I feel like the question is weird, that's the fuck
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
we addressed it.
We ain't gonna wrestle
We
in here.
addressed it.
Hey, pay per view. We're asking pay per view.
And listen, and we address it in the proper manner.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about just size matter because I don't give a damn
And
about
you
the
still
size.
having a conversation, or are you not?
And exactly, it's been
Okay,
addressed
so
the
that's
proper
all.
way.
That's all we doing. You don't gotta be weird or make shit weird.
No,
You
hey,
still
the
having a
question is weird.
conversation, or you
The
not?
question is weird.
Okay.
Word is better. Word is better,
Hey,
nigga.
hey,
Word is better.
Okay, well,
Hey,
you could have threw out
you
some
know-
best
Hey,
group chat,
everybody
right?
else in
Hold on, hold on,
everybody else in the room
hold
said
on.
it was weird, but you.
Hold on.
So how am I wrong? If every other person in the room said it was weird, but you, how am I wrong?
I'm having a conversation just like everybody else in
Maybe
the
you
comment
should have
section
thought
and right
outside the
here.
box.
So you try to put it on me like
I didn't
think
put
it's
shit on you.
weird.
You're the one ready
Did
to
you-
question.
did you-
I don't even care. I don't listen. I don't care if it's a question or not. I said the question is weird.
Hold on.
Plain and
Hold
simple.
on, wait. We're not gonna put the onus on me like I
No,
raised
it's
the
not.
question. Because the thing is, there's a
Who
group
put
chat.
in the group?
Okay.
We got a
Are
group
you
chat.
not in the group?
I am. Did
Okay,
I
so
type the question?
So
No.
why didn't you suggest something or say
Hold
yo?
on. Listen,
yo,
if you were on time,
because
if you were on time, if you were on time, you would have known. That was the first thing I said when I walked in the door. Keep it up. Keep it 100. If you were on time, if you were on time, you would have known that I said that the first thing I walked in the door. I said, why are we talking about size matter? That shit is weird.
How
That
come
was like
that
the
wasn't
first thing.
put forth in the group
I don't
chat?
have to. I did it when I walked in the door.
No,
Yeah.
that's why we have the
I'm
group
going to
chat
Fox
in.
News.
I don't have
That's
to.
why we have
I
the
don't
group
have
chat.
to.
I'm
That's
saying
why
no,
we're
we
on
need
time.
to.
That's the whole
That's
point
why
of
we
a
be
group
on
chat.
time so we can do that.
No. That's the whole
That's
point
why
of
you
a
come
group
on
chat.
time.
So when we go
That's
over
why you come on
topics,
time. So
we
when
can
you're on time, we
deliberate
can
what
game
topics
plan
to go
for
over.
the show.
So it's not my fault that you wanted to
Be
tell
on
me last
time.
minute.
Be on time.
Wasn't nobody
Be
late.
on
I
time.
was on time.
No, you weren't.
I
3
was
minutes
on
before the
time.
show started, ain't on
I
time.
was on time.
Okay.
It wasn't 3 minutes.
Are we
Yeah,
done?
you
Are we
were.
done?
Yeah, that's every week.
All right.
No,
This
it's
is
not
family.
every
Hold on.
week.
It is what
And
it
even if it is,
It's just a little
Stop
family
it.
even
squabble.
if it
It's
is,
just a
Stop
little
it.
family.
Stop
Hey,
it.
the
guys,
show goes
guys,
on,
slow
we
down.
go on.
Exactly.
we
It's
good.
been going
So
on.
what the fuck
Because
is
I set it up. I knew it going on.
He did.
Because I'm the one that set it up.
Commercial.
What is you talking about?
Everybody, go away, come back. I gotta get control.
Fuck is you
Nah,
Oh
talking about?
no. What
So
up,
we're
man?
gonna
What the hell
go to the
happened?
next topic.
Of course it goes
Next
on.
Oh my
topic.
God.
Let's go to the next topic.
Oh my goodness. You know
course
I'm
it goes
old.
on.
You know I got a bad heart. You know I can't take all this.
Of course it goes on.
God damn.
It's gonna go on.
Y'all, somebody needs some
What
ass.
that mean?
That's okay.
You heard me.
What does
It's
that
gonna
mean?
go on. Listen,
Okay.
whether you're in that seat or not,
Hey,
it'll still go on. Of course it's gonna go on, Pippin.
Bro.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I'm here.
So
We good.
I'm gonna keep it like we've been good. We've been
You're
good.
the only one spazzing right now. Talking about we've been good.
Bro,
You're the only one spazzing.
Okay.
bro, he just said we're
Only
good.
Hey, we're done.
You still talking?
We're not. No.
You
Stop.
talking too? You we
Yeah.
right here talking.
Yeah.
What you mean? Am I still talking?
Oh Lord, have mercy, guys.
so
Are
what's
you
the
serious?
next topic? What's the next
Are you
topic?
serious?
Go produce.
What's the next topic?
Produce.
Homie,
Next,
I've been
next.
here doing that. What you mean next?
next,
Yeah,
next.
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 Guys,
When
you
I'm
gotta
ready to
understand
get the
something.
topic, then we'll go.
Okay.
Do you know what we're talking about? What's the next topic?
What?
What's the next topic?
I don't even give a fuck.
If you don't know, that's
I don't
fine.
give a fuck.
So like I said,
I don't
when
give
we
a
get-
fuck.
So then why are you in that chair then if you don't give a
Because
fuck?
because
We're here to do a show.
because
If
somebody
you don't
asked me
give
to
a fuck, why
be
are you in
here.
the chair?
Somebody asked me to be here.
Okay.
Why else would I be here unless somebody told me to be here,
I
right?
don't know why you here. You don't know what's going on.
Clearly, because I'm on this side of the camera.
I just asked
Because I'm
you
on
what
this
the
side of
next
the camera.
topic
What do
is.
you mean?
You talking like you know.
What do you mean?
don't
I don't have to know.
know.
I don't have to
You
know.
do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You're a co-host.
I don't. Ask the question.
Y'all.
Stop. Ask the question.
Stop.
Come on,
Stop.
y'all.
Y'all stop.
Let's
Guys,
get it
guys,
together. It was fun at first.
Yeah, man. You guys, come on, man. Guys,
Ask the
guys,
question.
hold on.
We all men here.
Before we move
all
on, we gonna stop this. We gonna stop.
Stop, man.
Come on, man. Come on.
Stop.
We better than this. Both y'all. Y'all know better than this. Come on.
I'm not tripping. It's just when you try to make it seem
Hold
like
on.
that I'm.
It doesn't matter,
Oh, my
Reed.
God.
It don't
It's all-
matter.
let it
that's
go.
all it
Oh
is.
my
We
God.
It
have to
doesn't
let it
matter.
go.
You gotta let it go.
We have to.
Okay? We gotta do better on this. Okay? It's Larry, stupid. Larry, you still. Okay? Now we're good.
I'll say this: if we don't come together on what the talking points are, this is the whole point of the group chat. We do this every week. You've been here what? Since November or whatever? the fuck?
October.
Whatever. So you've been here long enough, is what I'm saying. We've been doing this since you got here, since before you got here.
Okay. So
All right. So when we have the group chat and we go in,
And I don't even comment half the time.
You.
So go back and check the history, Pippin.
So
Since
why-
you're gonna
why
call
don't
it
you do
out,
that, though?
go
Why don't you
check
do that,
the
though?
go ahead,
But
check
why
the
don't-
history.
but
Because
why-
I don't have to. Because I talk to him
But
every
you do
day.
have to do that.
And I talk to him every
But
day.
Barry's not the only one on the
I talk
platform.
to him every day.
He's not the only one on the
Hey, I
platform.
talk to him
And
every
he
day.
doesn't produce the show.
Okay.
You don't produce the
Yes,
show.
I do.
No,
What
you
mean?
don't.
Hey,
No, you don't.
Okay,
No,
guys.
you
So what
don't.
am I doing?
Fellas,
Bro,
fellas,
listen,
What am I doing?
narrate.
What am I
You
doing?
narrate.
This is a train wreck.
You narrate.
What am I doing?
Narrate.
You trying to downplay
Narrate.
my position?
You
What am I
narrate.
doing?
You narrate.
Okay.
I narrate.
You narrate. Listen. Since
I
we're going there,
narrate and you're
you
here.
don't set up the
Yeah,
studio.
two.
You don't set up the studio.
Two.
You don't set up the lights. You
Two.
don't set up the sound. You don't do that. You don't do the
What-
clips.
what-
All you do is narrate.
Wow.
Tell me one clip you made since November.
Two.
We've been asking you since November.
Two.
Since you want to go there, you want to put Shop Culture Business
Two.
on live. Let's do that then. Because
Go
since
ahead.
November,
Go
we've been
ahead.
asking you to make clips of this show. The first time a clip was ever made was when I brought my brother
That's
and did it.
not
You
true.
ain't never, there ain't never.
That's not true.
What clip have you made? Show me. What clip have you made?
I'll give you one thing. You don't pay attention
What
because
clip
I
have you
have made a clip.
You made one highlight. You made one
I
highlight.
have made a clip.
You made one highlight.
I have made a clip.
How do we talk
Hey,
about sex and
hey.
fuck and fuck buddies? We gonna
How
do this,
about
man.
how about
We talk
how
about
about we do
guys,
this after-
guys,
after
hold
the
on,
show?
hold on.
after?
No,
the show?
I mean,
hold
we
on,
can
Dave,
do it
hold on, hold on.
anytime. I'm just saying. You trying to
But you
pull
guys
my
are
card.
live.
Hold
You
on.
guys are
You
live.
guys, this
You guys
is the
should
thing
wait
is,
after
though,
the show to do
we
it.
can't be talking about.
And downplaying my
Okay,
position
but
being
Nick,
disrespectful
Nick,
as fuck.
Nick,
Like,
Nick,
I don't do
hold
that
on,
around
Nick,
here.
Nick, we were done.
You don't.
We're done with the
We're
conversation.
done with
bro.
cheers.
We were done with the conversation, and then we keep on coming back to it. The point of the matter is, just like any family, yeah,
Your
we're gonna have
man's
a talk.
disrespectful. That's why I keep
You
going.
don't.
Okay.
You don't.
Size don't matter. Little booty.
This is what happened when we talk about. This is what happened when you talk about
Big
size.
titties.
I
This is
do
what
more than
happens.
this man do. I'll tell you that. I
Huh?
come in every day, don't know what's going on. Just sit in the chair.
Okay.
That's
Right.
unnecessary.
Well, are we serious? Why we keep on talking about?
And have a great
You guys-
show every week.
So,
Well, we do have that. Now,
Every week.
And
like
both
for
you-
me,
yeah, Barry, you feel something good. Man, yeah, well, I've been called
What's
worse
the
and
next
done
topic?
worse in life, so that's so good. That's so
Shit
good.
happens.
I take it. I take it. But that's what I like. You know, my thing about it is, and you know what? We're gonna go off script. I'm gonna be real. We're gonna go off script. We did go off script. But this is important because it goes to show you we're not perfect by any means. And this is real. When you have people that are passionate about something, because we're all passionate about what we do here. This is what happens sometimes. And we got to be all okay with it. And hopefully it don't get to that extreme. But at the end of the day, we got a brotherhood. At the end of the day, we're going to be all right. At the end of the day, we're going to be back doing what we do because nobody's leaving the platform. So that's it. So you guys got a kind of a little sneak preview on it. So
I
you guys
thought it
can
was
enjoy
dope.
it. You guys can enjoy it in whatever the case might be. But that's what it is. And yeah. So hey, let's go on to the next topic. Let me put on my glasses. Whew. Wow. I had a dream something like this was going to happen. That's what's funny about it. I was talking to somebody last night. I said, I got a bad feeling. They're like, I was going to cut it off. I'm like, something was going to happen. But anyway.
I'm cool. I ain't sure.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
That's
Honesty hour. Do you have a Facebook friend that you want to smash? Is this topic okay with you?
Hey,
Oh.
I don't know. Are we talking about dick size?
Oh,
We're talking
Lord,
about bitches.
Oh,
yeah.
Bitches now?
Bitches.
Okay. No, tune. We don't call the ladies that.
Apparently we do.
No, we don't.
Oh, listen.
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes when it's we know, but
Let's be
this
realistic.
context, we
Right?
don't need it.
Hey, listen, don't get all soft and tissuey now. Like you don't sit up and have multiple conversations. Where in conversation I use the word bitch. I can call every woman a bitch and every woman ain't a bitch. And I'm not being disrespectful. They can call themselves a bitch. I can say the word too. I'm grown.
Well, let's ask the women that. Do women, because that's an interesting conversation.
I'm not being disrespectful.
Do women
Don't try to
Do
go
women
out tissuey now.
personalize? Do women get personalized?
Bitches? Who going
Soft
soft on
ass
you?
pussy shit.
Who going soft on you? Ask you a
Pussy
question.
shit, man. Pussy shit.
What?
I asked you a question. You trying to turn it around like, ask you a question.
Pussy
Well, I just
But
think
back
that,
to but to the topic, more so to the point. Or do you want to have a conversation?
Are we done or?
I just put it up there. It's
Facebook friends that we
you see the
want to
banner,
smash.
right?
What about you?
Want to
I'm
go back up?
You can put it back up if you like.
So we having a conversation or
what? So
I got quite a few friends that want to smash on Facebook.
is it Facebook?
If it's you,
Are we
want
asking?
to
Are we
smash
asking?
on,
Do
you
we
would.
want to? Are we asking?
Yeah.
Do we think that people do? I mean, how does it? What's the question in terms of? Can I see the?
well, you presented the topic, so all I did was
But I didn't see. I didn't really.
Oh, you saying you need to see it?
Yeah.
The banner. Gotcha.
I do have, yeah.
And that was a thread in the group that was actually going on.
So basically, when you look on Facebook, do we have that person that you look at and you like, you want to smash? Is there somebody that you want to smash?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And if we're going off
That's
not
not even
feelings
really a
alone,
question.
and you just look at pictures half the time, you like, let's be honest. You look at.
I mean,
I'm sure females do that too. Be like, yeah, I'll hit it
Yeah,
off with
yeah.
it.
And then, how about this? How many pictures do people go through? Like, do people really stalk a Facebook?
Yes.
Do they really
Yes.
go into depth on the Facebook and present themselves? And saying like they really look at your Facebook page and kind of get a insight about who you are personality wise. Because I think it is looks too, but I also I think people want to kind of get a glimpse into your life. What type of person this person is? Who is he? What What is he about? And then we'll also want to see what kind of females you mess with too. Women look
of course.
at that.
Of course.
Women look at that.
That's
see.
a hard yes.
That's a hard yes.
Whoever Facebook
So how about
is.
women? No, women. So women, when you looking at what all do you
Yes,
look
they
at?
do.
I want to.
Listen,
Is
I
it
know
more
I
than
go,
just
I go through pictures. I'm not gonna lie. Look, if I find you attractive, then before I shoot my
I
shot,
need to see a
I'm
few of them.
I'm going through.
And how many pictures are you looking for?
At least 3.
Is it
No,
at least
I
three?
mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I might go through all the
I'm
profile
about to
joints.
say
You know
three.
what I'm saying?
I'm going. It's a slideshow.
And I'm hoping I don't double click on
I'm
something.
just
You know what I'm saying?
keeping it a buck.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm hoping I don't double click on something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go
Has
back.
that happened where you
Man,
and then you
oh my
accidentally
God,
like
all
a
the
picture?
time. Bro, that's the worst. You know what I'm saying? When you're on Instagram and you're snooping and you're trying to go back and you're scrolling. Oh shit, man. Damn it. Now she know I looked at something 5 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Now she know I'm back here looking at something 6-7 weeks ago. Damn it. She know I'm stalking. Man, all the time.
You know what I noticed though? It is funny because going out with women and women taking pictures, it's hard dollar up to get for just one picture. Like they will actually sit there and take all these different pictures, different frames, like really take their time. I don't think Dudes don't do that. We just take a damn picture. At least I don't think.
I don't even know how to do
I don't know
this.
how. I don't know nothing about
I don't know
filters.
about-
I don't know none of that. I have no idea. I'm
Only
just taking
filters I know is on Snapchat, and I don't even use my Snapchat. So,
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you.
Interesting. They
and
get
that's because you know
super
Snapchat
done.
is built on
My
filters.
Snapchat
You know what I'm
is
saying?
I know.
Snapchat is built on them.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't-
on filters and games.
You know what I mean? I don't use it.
Men don't even care about that. I mean, it's nice. Even
Oh, men care about how the pictures.
men
Oh,
care.
yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
cool.
about this. Women get dolled up super a lot from men that
Yeah.
don't care as much. You could have came in a straight ponytail, looking, with a fresh face, and we still might have been like, yeah, you didn't have to get.
Yeah, you didn't. It
super-
wasn't about the being all dog. Yeah,
You
I see
didn't
what
have to
you're
get
saying.
the filters and all this and to.
I prefer the natural because the filters to me, like,
I don't like.
I don't
like I
You
hate
gotta
when you go
spend
to a woman
time.
page and it's a
Filters,
whole
like
bunch of
low-key
filters.
catfish.
Because then I don't feel like, exactly. I feel like I'm getting catfish. Because then when I see you, you're not gonna look
You
with
ain't gonna
diamonds
look
on
the
your
same
face
as
and
the filters.
you know what I'm saying, and the pretty rain in the background and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna
Pretty
be that.
Raymond.
Oh, and let's be honest.
Rain in the
I
back.
want to see a picture of your body too. I got to be honest.
Hey,
You got to
Hey,
have
listen, I have a rule.
You
I have a rule,
Like-
and they ain't gonna like it, and they probably gonna hate me for saying this. But if it's all headshots,
it's
And
just
some of
I
y'all,
was gonna say the same.
why y'all do that though?
if
Why?
it's all
If-
up,
if
if
it's
it's
no
from
damn
here
way
up, if all you get is cleavage up,
She's confident. She's confident.
BBW.
Up
There ain't nothing wrong
up
with
to
you.
here.
Ain't nothing wrong with a big woman.
Ain't
Ain't nothing wrong with a big woman.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with a big woman. Listen,
It's
but I need to see that though.
confident, big
But I need to
Confidence
see it.
is
I
from
need to
here to
see
here.
their.
I see
I need to see
Down
the
here,
here.
I see what you're saying.
Because I listen, I'll date. Hey, listen, I'll date a BBW. I'm not gonna lie. I'll date a big woman.
Yeah,
But I need to see it first. I need to see how proportionate it is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
We've all been there.
Oh
We've
yeah.
all been there.
you know what I'm
But
saying?
it-
So
it's
I
nothing
know.
wrong with that.
Listen,
It's
so I
nothing
know
wrong
if
with
all
that.
I'm getting is this up, it probably might look a little weird down there. So you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the best. I'm not saying I'm the most sexy dude, but I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
You want an idea of, because you're going to meet the person, especially if you got some type of banter or dialogue going. You're going to meet them. You want to know how they somewhat look. You don't want to get there in their BBW and if that's not what you're looking for.
Or
There's
like
nothing
Tay
wrong
said,
if
you know what?
or the
I
guy
do
might
that
be too
too.
thin, right? Or
I
something.
do like Tay said. I want to go see how involved she is with her kids, and you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. She has interacts because I've had this situation where you'll meet a woman and she has no pictures of her kids online. You're like, I didn't even know you had kids.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and there's nothing wrong with not putting your kids online because I know plenty of people that don't really post.
Right.
But you should have some.
But you know what I'm saying? You should have something.
I think
You
some
know what I'm saying?
That's a fair. That's fair to have. You got to have some pictures because that's part of your life. How involved are you with
If you're
your
a true
family?
parent, though.
Huh?
There's a lot of people that aren't true parents. That's why you
They
see
don't want to have that
pictures.
conversation.
Ooh.
They don't want to. That's
Yeah, we're gonna have that one.
I mean,
But it's facts, though. Y'all know what it is. I mean, there's a lot of people that claim to be all this and that and posting all these fine pictures of
Play like
But they
themselves.
babies, you know what I'm
But then
saying?
they got four
Come on,
kids
hey,
and you ain't got
hey.
no pictures of 4
The
kids.
football game parents, you know what I'm saying?
You know
Show
what
up at
I'm
the games, take pictures
Yeah,
with the
that's
kid in
all
the
bad.
jersey.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
embarrassed because my son's back there. I hope he didn't hear nothing, but
I'm just saying.
so anyway, yeah. I mean,
Good.
but I think that's a true assessment of what you're saying. You really want to know about that person, especially if you're shooting your shot, because that's important.
Mhm. Yep.
But women, take the full body. We're gonna give you.
I got another question.
Same thing.
Go ahead.
Sexy, I think it's like this. There's nothing wrong with a big girl. I
Nobody
like
saying there is.
sexy big girls that are confident.
Oh, there's some
Confidence.
beautiful big women.
I've never said
They're
it
the-
wasn't.
they're the
Beautiful
most-
big
they're
women.
some of the most beautiful
Man,
women in the
shoot.
world. are
One of my
big,
best friends
you know?
is a big woman. She, to me, I tell her all the time, she's one of the most beautiful women I know, and not just because I know her,
Mhm.
but she's a true, beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? She keep everything. Like when I tell you, she keep it all tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The wardrobe, her feet, the nails, everything. When you see her every day,
And she probably got a dope
And-
personality.
Come on, man.
And
You know what I'm
sexiness
saying?
is more than
Yeah.
just the physical body, though.
sexiness ain't got it ain't about the
It's
size of a
about the
person. You know
size
what
of
I'm
a
saying?
person.
It,
I just think there
it goes far beyond the
It
size.
does. But if I'm looking through pictures, I do want to have an idea.
Yeah, I want to have an idea.
I'm not saying that
because I don't want to feel like I was deceived. Like,
yeah,
you know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
Because
Yeah.
you'll get some situation to where, you know what I'm saying, like some bigger women don't really have bigger cheeks or, you know what I'm saying, or thicker necks. So then you'll get this up here and you're thinking you're meeting a smaller woman. Then you run it, you're like, oh, okay. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have that shocked look on my face. Like, I don't want to, I mean, because let's be realistic.
You don't want to be like
Listen.
I'm
Smokey
real,
on
bro.
Friday.
Listen, I'm
Like
real.
Smokey on Friday.
Y'all know I'm real, man. Listen.
You look like Janet Jackson.
Listen.
Damn.
I was thinking that too.
Oh, no.
Like Friday.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Shawty-
Oh, no, listen.
Shawty's beautiful.
Listen, beautiful. Listen, there's some beautiful big women. Listen, I'm not not gonna lie. Listen, I need me a little extra. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like no super thin. You know what I'm saying? I need a little extra on my woman. I don't like no super skinny woman. It's just not really my thing. But you know what I'm saying?
I'm not turning nothing down. Yeah.
Fuck my collar. What a baby Lou.
We all can agree on that.
I do not discriminate. That's what he said.
Oh my God.
Okay, you know he didn't mean that. That's why he looked at me.
I lost
So-
my damn train of thought.
But that's real. Shop culture, we keep it real, obviously. So y'all know when you guys tune in, this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So BBW is interesting because we hear the term, and I think I think the term. What do we think about that term?
Big beautiful
Yeah, I
women.
think it's
Okay, is it a fair
I'm
term?
not really sure I like it though.
I just think that I don't think
run
it's a
with it,
fair.
so,
Right, they
They
run
be the
with
first
it.
one to tell you.
Okay.
You know out their mouth. I'm a
Plus
big, beautiful
size.
woman, and they run with it.
Right,
Because
I mean,
I think there's a difference. Isn't there a difference
I'm just
between
being real. The way
BBW
it
and
sounds in my ear, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm talking about. I'm not saying that it's a derogatory term.
Mhm.
It just, you know what I'm saying? Just the way when I hear it, you know what I'm saying? It just it puts me off a little bit when I hear it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell you why, but it's just the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? It to me, it just I don't know. It sounds a little off to me.
Is there another term? Is there another term we could use or should be used, or BBW should be the term that is used? I would say
I think
plus
they have to
size.
answer that though.
Well, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I want to know that.
Yeah, I want to know that too. Or should it be? Is plus size better term or is not a better term? I don't know.
Women, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't mind, because again, I don't want to be disrespectful again. Coco, I apologize. Listen, I'm being that serious.
Yeah.
If when I said the word bitches, if that offended you, I apologize. That's just the way I talk. I don't mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all call us niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's not my name.
Quite a bit on the show.
And I'm just being real. That's just how I talk.
Yeah.
So if anybody was offended by that, I do truly apologize. But I meant no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? To any woman, you know what I'm saying? My mother watches the show.
Oh,
so, you know, I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change how I talk just because she watched the show. So I'm gonna be honest. If that, you know what I'm saying? If that offended, I apologize. I meant no disrespect to any woman. I love all women, big, small, skinny, don't matter. I love them all, and I mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And again, me and Nick will talk offhand later, but no disrespect to any woman.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just how I communicate. I apologize. When I'm with my boys, that's just how I talk.
Yeah, and you know, my mom watches it too. So, Mom, I'm sorry. I'll get a skillet thrown at me.
My mama knows her son, so I apologize for that.
Well, you know, I'm fronting. So, hey, Mom, I'm sorry. You know, yeah. In front of Mom,
wow, man.
I know, bro. But honestly, and let's be real serious. I when it comes to language and wording, I really try to be careful in that, and so I really want to use this platform not to really utilize and use derogatory terms, and I do believe that's a derogatory term, just like nigga, and I try to not use that. Yes, off air, we have had conversation. I'm not gonna sit here and say I haven't used or said some of that, but I'm trying. I think we should try also too, because we do have a responsibility to try to. There's those clippers I know. Hey, I wish those clippers came about 25 minutes earlier, but hey, we get that. So anyways, moving on, but like I said, this is shop culture. This is real. This is what happens though, and this happens in a barbershop. We've all had these type of discussions. It gets a little passionate, gets a little hot, but that's okay. We keep it moving, we keep it going. The most important thing is we just keep moving, right? And you know, it'll get better. It will be better. So anyways, we got a special guest in the house. You know who this man is. I introduced him earlier from the Circle.
Come on.
And I was blessed. The Circle had me on and gave Shop Culture a little bit of give us an interview. It was cool, man, and I appreciate that. And I wanted to kind of return the favor on that. And I thought it was a really good piece. You did a really good job. I wanted to kind of talk about your organization and what you're doing real quickly, because we got to get back to the juicy stuff. We got to get back to it.
Yeah.
And let's talk real quickly about what you're doing with the Circle.
Again, if y'all didn't know, my name is David Hayes, and I have created a platform called The Circle. It's a nonprofit where we help people reach their highest potential in life. The mission statement is simple. It's just like I said, we help people reach their highest potential mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it's an acronym for anyone that's wondering what the circle means: challenge, intelligence, responsibility, commitment, love, and empathy. So we pretty much, that's our goal, is to just help anyone that needs help, whether it's you want to get your health together and you want to try and lose a few pounds. I have people, unlike, just like myself, I get out there and work out pretty much every day. Y'all see me running, y'all see me exercising, push-ups,
I see you.
whatever the case may be. If you need someone to kind of help you with that, I have pretty much a good platform where I can do that. If you need some help as far as mentally, just need someone to talk to, I have not only myself, but I have a great crew of people that I work with that will conversate with you, call you up, whatever the case may be. If you're going through it, we definitely know a lot of people in our lives that are going through it. Not only us, but friends of ours that are going through it. Also, we do a lot of working in the community. We do some backpack giveaways throughout the year. We do some community feeds where we raise money to go out and feed the homeless. Last year we raised over $1,000 to go and feed over 300 people meals. So that's kind of one of the things I love to do. Also, at the end of the year, last year we try and do Christmas giveaways. Last year we raised $950 and I went to Walmart and bought gifts for kids, and we delivered those gifts at the end of the month to each and every kid that we could give those gifts to. So that's what the circle is, and that's what I'm all about. So yeah, I thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. Though. I appreciate it.
So where are you located?
Yes.
I am located in Tacoma, Washington. Everything that I do is based out of Tacoma, but I move all over the place. Obviously, y'all know me. I'm busy as a bee. I'm actually going to be leaving to go to Miami on Thursday, and I'll be in Miami for the week. And we're actually doing a show, doing an online show for anybody that's interested. It's called One Love All Around the World. We'll be online. Have artists from all over the world that are going to be performing. We got all types of genres of music, all amazing acts. If you guys are free, make sure you guys check it out. You can hit me up. You can look up the Circle. Also, Circle Talks if you're interested in watching that. So
we'll actually put the link.
Where can they reach you at? Where can they get a hold of you?
Well, you can hit me in my inbox. Obviously, you can look up the Circle. You can go online and find the Circle, and you usually run into me. If you want to friend request me, I think I have a few spots left.
You have a Facebook group?
I do have a Facebook there. Circle, just like you see it. Look up the Circle, just like this, you'll find it. But yeah, y'all look me up, David Hayes, and you'll see my babies when you hit my number. When you hit me, you'll see my babies at the top. Because I represent all day, every day. So
that's what's up. Well, thank you, Dave. We want to definitely put the links on there. Appreciate you coming aboard. Definitely. And man, welcome to Shopkulture.
Absolutely.
Let's go to the last one.
Y'all got heavy.
We get heavy.
We get like that.
Yeah. But that's what makes it, that's what makes it.
It makes it real. It makes it interesting.
And it makes it good for these editing tools.
Good for TV right there.
I'm just thinking about the viewership.
So I didn't have an overlay for this, but this was one of the topics that you were presenting. 3 non-physical characteristic traits. I think that's what you were asking.
Yeah, I
find attractive in a woman.
Yes, yeah, and I wanted to talk to David when I asked him the non-physical characteristics in a woman that you like.
Well, I'm going to speak for myself, and a lot of people that know me out there know I've come from a pretty rough upbringing, and a lot of the choices that I've made along my journey was things that I've seen happening within my life with my dad and my mom's. And so it's almost like you go to like Tennessee and, you're in an all white area. 9 out of 10 times you're going to see those people be against Black people, or vice versa. Black people in Louisiana, where my family is from. First time I went to where all my family is from, they were like, "Oh, your kids are mixed with white." They were frowning down on me about that. So it's kind of that. Like my dad was in the streets, playing my mom's and doing all his dirt. My mom was heavily in the church. And so for me, I was confused for a long time when it came to love and relationships and whatnot. All I knew was dysfunction. So when I got to a point where I was in relationships with girls, I was dysfunctional. I got into music. I was a great singer. I performed, did albums. You get all this limelight, get all this love. I became the exact same person I didn't want to be. I was just like my dad out in the streets doing the same thing.
Okay.
But now I'm in a place in my life where I look at life differently. I'm on a downward spiral. I already hit 44. I'm gonna be 45 this year.
Okay.
Like I need somebody that I can be with.
So
You know,
number one.
And
Okay.
so the first one that I'm gonna say, I need trust in my life. You know, I mean, I was never a trustworthy guy. You know, I was always in the streets, but because I changed my life around and I realized that it's important to trust somebody and have someone trust me for who I have turned into being. I gotta have the same, you know, in my relationship.
So
Number two, I gotta have faith
hey,
because
good one.
you know God is the ruler of my life. Anything that I do, you know, He controls my ups, my downs, my waking up in the morning when I go to sleep. So you got to have some type of faith in your life,
Okay.
some type of idea of where you're going, you know, what you living for,
Okay.
you know. And then the third one, you got to be able to hold your own, like credentials, like, you know.
So
to me personally, you
is that
got to be
credentials or is that
like-
what do you
like you gotta be able to have you like. I look at you. Okay, what are you doing today? Oh, I got to work today. After work, I pick up my son.
You gotta have some type of productivity.
Yeah, like
motivation?
You know, like
is it,
you don't need me because you got your own.
so
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's important.
like to me, like yo, you bring your own, I bring my own. Let's make a dynasty. You feel me? That's kind of what I'm looking for. You know, at the age I'm in, you know, I got my own.
Right.
oh,
Like I don't want to take care of a grown woman.
oh,
I mean, at the end of the day, like I'm not looking to take care of somebody.
Mm.
I'm looking for somebody that can take care of themselves.
is being the head of a
Bring that up to
household important to you? Would that be something that you would find to be, you know, because some men being the head of a household is very important. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? If we're in this dynasty, like you're saying,
Right.
it's got to be a lead.
I think at the end of the day, at some point, we're both going to take head of the household. I mean, that's what a true relationship is. You guys switch off. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Interesting.
to me, I think that's what I
Ooh,
want somebody that ain't afraid.
I said that
I want
before,
somebody
but
that ain't
it's
afraid to put them shoes on and walk that heavy walk.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I know she's better at this position than I am, I expect her to step up and make that happen.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And I need to take my tail back and let her roll.
That's
Same, vice
that's
versa.
R&B
That's
singer.
how it should be.
There we go.
That's how it should
All right,
be.
let's move on. Tune. What are your three characteristics?
I mean, I'm just gonna throw three out there. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's never just three. So
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah.
You know, I'm a piggyback and continue. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say honesty. You know what I mean? But that goes in again. You know, with
So trust, honesty, trust. I think we can.
right. Open communication skills.
Absolutely.
Very,
important.
very
You know,
important.
We talk about that all the time.
Communication.
You know what I'm saying? On the show, you know, communication is so important, especially when you date off.
Woo! Somebody said no way, sir. There's only one head household. Hey, I'm with you, bro. I got to be honest.
I gotta have someone.
So,
that
but
ain't
hey, that's
afraid.
all right.
I want
Whatever
somebody
works
that
for
can.
you.
Yes, and nothing wrong with
whatever
that.
works for you. Right?
That's right. So,
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? No knock, but I want somebody that, if necessary, can step up into the role. That doesn't mean that I'm delegating my head of the household to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Absolutely.
I want a woman that can lead in certain aspects.
let me ask you
know
though,
what I'm saying?
Tune. Though, have you ever had a woman do that though?
What's
Lead,
that?
lead a household. Have you been in that situation?
My whole household?
Yeah.
No.
See, well, and I haven't.
But
Yeah, so-
again, that's
So
not
I
to
guess
say that I haven't been in a relationship with a woman that didn't make more than me.
Yeah.
But
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 that
that
doesn't make her head of the house.
that's what I'm saying.
You
That
know what I'm
doesn't.
saying?
Come on.
That doesn't
Come
make
on,
her head of
come
the
on.
household.
Yes.
So
You're right.
I've never
So that's what I'm saying. I've
I'm
never
never a complete.
head of that. So
I'm
that's
not,
why I don't
that
know.
ain't, but listen, but you know what? Though, I'm gonna be honest. That's not my thing, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There are some men that are comfortable with allowing their woman to lead the relationship. That's for them. I'm not a knock against anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, my mother is a very, very strong type woman like that. You see what I'm saying? To where you have to.
Come on. Can we get that loud? Can I make that bigger? Okay.
A real woman wants you to be the head of the
I
household.
I'm gonna
Are
disagree.
you guys going half and half on everything?
I'm gonna disagree. Listen,
I'm
listen,
shocked.
I
Typically,
grew up
when
with
they
this.
say that, not to cut you off,
Oh,
too.
well, I
Typically,
wanna
when a
hear
woman
you.
says that, she wants you to be fronting for you provide.
Oh, I
all
disagree with that, but we get back to you on that.
So-
I don't
No,
know.
I'm
It's
saying
getting
what
real
I've
here.
heard women say. I'm not saying me.
Well, you know what?
I'm not saying that's
Y'all
my,
acting up.
I
Y'all
do what
acting up
y'all are
today.
saying.
Right.
Y'all acting up.
Move as a unit.
No,
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
let me take this
Here's
off.
my thing.
Y'all
Listen,
acting up today.
my mother is a very, very strong woman, very,
Mm-hmm.
very strong, opinionated. Like, I can't live in my mother's house. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Even as a young man, I knew, listen, I got to get up out of here because we gonna bump heads.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect her for the way she chooses to live her life. But again, she needs a certain type of man. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that she needs a soft man.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say
that's
she probably
not
wants
so.
a strong.
She listen. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that she needs a weak man. She wants a strong man.
Mhm.
But you got to be strong enough to deal with her strength as well, because she will not minimize herself for you.
You know, should she go?
You know what I'm saying?
So, but it's still be a man. Man is going to be the leader of that household.
In,
And I
in the
guarantee-
house, yes.
I
Inside the
guarantee
house.
she would
Oh,
encourage that and want.
Listen, inside the house.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again,
Kenneth,
there's a way to, you know what I'm
I
saying,
like that.
for the way she does her thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't knock her for how she shows her strength. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And what you do behind your closed
she
doors.
raised you and raised.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
she did a great job. So she knows what she's doing.
But for me, like D said, you know what I'm saying? I want and expect my woman to be able to lead in certain aspects because I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so in those
But
moments
leading
where
and being
she's
ahead,
stronger,
to be ahead, I think are two
Right,
separate
definitely.
things. So
But
that's why I
again-
said I can't put those together. I want to get back to you though, because what you said was good. Dave, real quickly, have you ever had a woman be the head of a household or co-head of a household in your house?
not in my house.
So okay, so that's why I'm
Not in my
asking.
house,
The
but
reason why I'm asking,
saying, though,
leading in
but I'm
certain
saying,
aspects is
not in my house. But if we decided to go in on a house together, to live together, to create together, I'm gonna be head. But at the end of the day, if I need her to step up in that plate, of course I'm a back up and
Can I-
allow her.
but
that
you're still going to be ahead, though. You
responsibility.
still are going to be ahead. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, talk to me, Nick.
So,
Nick Jones.
what do y'all think about this comment here? Head
Who's
of household doesn't. It just says Facebook user. I don't know
Okay.
who said it, but it's a
I agree.
comment. Head of household doesn't have.
I don't think it has to.
I don't think it has to. I think that's
Leading
a
doesn't have to
very
be a financial thing.
no,
You know
and
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's a very
how
narrow
you
perspective.
lead. Yeah,
on that.
how you lead doesn't have
No.
to necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
We know a lot
there's
of rich. We know a lot of rich dudes that would lead you down the wrong path. You know what
But
I'm
would
saying?
you agree that I wouldn't say all women, obviously, but that's how a lot of women
There are a lot of women that will judge you by that.
They judge you by your wallet and resources.
Is there a lot, or is it
But
half?
that's how they
I'm
typically
not
go
even
about giving you
I
that
don't want to give
title.
a percentage on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to give a percentage on it, but what I will say is that there are a lot of women that will judge you. You know what I'm saying? But then here's my thing.
At first, because that could change though.
Right,
That's some-
but here's my thing. If that's the case and that's how you think and that's your thought process, you're just not the one for me anyway.
And
Whether
that's fine.
I'm up or not.
Yeah.
Even if I'm financially well off, I still don't want the woman that will judge me by my financials. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm well off, even if I'm doing well, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? If that's her thought process, if that's her judging process, she got to go anywhere. Because we might have problems later on down the road. Because again, money runs out. Things happen, right?
Absolutely.
We've all seen losses.
Yeah.
We've all, you know what I'm saying? We've all ran a business,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and seen losses. We've all taken L's in our
Pandemic
business.
was a good point. Was a good point that highlighted
Was
that.
that? Hold on, I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying pandemic was a
Yeah,
good example.
right.
Of that.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Lost out on
exactly.
business and shut stuff down.
Right,
You had to be closed for 3 months. Yeah, we all had to. Yeah, it
You
was
know what I'm
hard.
saying? So then what happens when, you know what I'm saying? She thought you were up here, and now you're down here. You know what I'm saying? Does she start to look at you differently? You see what I'm saying? And again, what's the thought process behind that judgment?
That's like the conversation
Exactly.
we had
That's
earlier,
what I'm
though.
saying. Like, what's the thought process behind that judgment?
Yeah,
So
absolutely. You guys are all correct. That's why I was saying it's not monetary, first of all, and I think what you guys are saying is not really. They're not really the head of the household.
No.
So look, can I ask
leading
you a
and being head of the
question?
household,
It's two separate things.
two separate things.
What?
Listen, you can lead in certain instances and not have to
But the
take
head is one.
The head is the
has
head.
to be the man.
I'm the protector of my household. That's why I feel like the head of my household. I provide and I bring food,
Leadership,
opportunities,
guidance.
everything. That's why I'm the head of my household. I also think that if we're talking about different definitions, or is it meaning, yes, my woman's opinion is very much
Part of your-
Some
respect
part of your-
it,
yeah.
but you
Right.
do not have the final say on what goes down the household, or because some people look at what's the head of the household to you. I know I'm the head of the household of my house.
So let's
by
ask them.
my definition.
Absolutely.
Let's ask them that. So, final say. Women.
Are we done with the 3 characteristics already?
Oh well, I just want to because we got to get to the final.
We didn't even get to yours.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna go. I'm gonna let everybody else because this.
Did you get it on?
No. Oh, you didn't. You didn't.
No, I think I put honesty, open communication,
Right.
and I mean, again, you're so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, intelligence, you know what I'm saying? Intelligence. We're just again, when we're only listing 3, it's so hard to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, to
Yeah.
want to pick your 3.
I'm not even
That's why
gonna lie
it's
to
a
you.
good question. I thought it was excellent.
It was an excellent question and excellent answers. So much that most of what they've already said, but
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
we always talk about it. Communication. For
I already
me,
know. Come on.
accountability.
That's what I was
That's a
gonna
good
say.
one.
Accountability.
But I think a lot of that ties in because me and David were having a conversation earlier, and so that's why I kind of giggled. You know what I'm saying, when he was talking, because I knew what he meant by when he was talking about a woman and what she has to bring. Because I know, you know what I'm saying.
Well, we know where it's coming from.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because of that, that's why I giggle. But that's what I'm saying. I think that a lot of that accountability ties, both of that ties into each other. You know what I'm saying. But also accountability
But
is also
accountability,
its own separate thing. It's its own standalone.
Right.
It has to be because it's not just about what you bring. You know what I'm saying. It's also about how you react. You know what I'm saying.
Because a lot of times I think it's
how you
hard
hold
for
yourself
women
accountable
to admit faults.
And their fault.
You guys-
taking constructive criticism, not
Because yes,
not badgering her or
You guys
insulting
all
her.
said some nice guy shit, something that I feel like females would want to hear. But let's be honest and throw one thing into
Throw the
the
wrench
mix
in.
that should be said. Financially stable.
I think he said.
You did you say that already?
I
Yes.
didn't say it in
Financially
those words,
stable
but I mean,
is big for me. You have to be financially independent and be able to. That's I think when you were talking about household, all them things come in the midst. That's an attribute to me. You can be honest in whatever all your world, but if I have to carry 100% of the relationship, then I'm not cool with that.
Okay, well, what's the percentage that you should carry that you're okay with?
My 3.
But you
Yeah, what's
said
your 3? What's your 3?
My 3, I mean, you guys kind of stood on what I think all people want. We do want honesty and loyalty and trust, but I'm trying to think out of the box based on y'all answers.
right.
So yeah, maybe financially stable because didn't nobody say that per se. Self-respect. Because you will show me respect. If you have respect for yourself, a lot of the things we were talking about will come already automatically if she has self-respect. How she will and will not be treated. It all comes to self-respect. And I think a third one for me is just, because there's a lot. Third one for me is just I think self-dependability, like to be independent. Because I don't want you to lay on me.
I would say self-reliance. I think self-reliance.
I want a person that's an individual on their own, with or without.
You get a chance. I want to see that last comment that was just posted.
Which one?
Because I want to talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
The acronym BB, this one right here?
Yes, sir.
The acronym BBW by original definition translates to beautiful black woman. And
Oh.
yeah.
That's
what
that was
immediately
another
went to.
reason why I have a problem with calling big woman BBW, because when I first heard it, that's how I heard it was beautiful
absolutely.
black woman.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it as
Yeah,
beautiful
that- I
big
think
woman.
that was.
I heard it as beautiful black woman. You know what I'm saying? So that to me why is kind of why I, you know what I'm saying, a little bit had a little bit problem, because I'm like,
I don't.
which should we, you know
Before
what
we
I'm saying?
move away from that, hey,
What-
what's up? I just want to say, hey, what's up, Aaron? That's my girl, guys.
How you doing, Aaron? Well, thank you.
Appreciate you coming
Thank you
through.
for tuning
No
in.
comment.
You know what this is?
I
Shop
wanted
Culture.
to read off Kenneth's comment. You had, David had seen it.
Yep.
And I want
What's up, Kenneth? How you doing?
You want to speak
A
on it?
woman,
KB.
a woman for me is going to have to bring partnership. Going back to what you were
Right.
saying, I think great attitude and confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not just,
but read the rest, kid.
Just be my better half and understand me as a man.
So
Hey,
better half.
I want to
that's
talk
right
about just
there.
that part of
That
the
part
sentence.
right there.
That's why I said
Just
that's
be
strong.
my
Strong.
better half. To me,
Facts.
there's
Facts.
be my peace.
Great
You
comment.
know what I'm saying?
I'll leave it
I was
up.
gonna say
Good
that.
stuff,
Be my
Kenneth.
peace. Be my place of comfort.
and I'm
You know,
very
No,
proud
be
of
my
y'all.
peace.
Because everybody in this room sounded very selfless. It didn't sound like our demands for what we wanted women were what you would typically hear from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it would be a different story if we were in here talking like, brutes. But I think now women get a better aspect because, you can look and say, hey,
What do you say?
these guys don't really care too much about makeup, about you flashers. They don't really want to step over you. They want you to allow yourself to be an individual, and we value you as a woman. We value you.
I really like the one about accountability because I just think that's a missing element.
That's a huge one.
And I
That's
think
one that folks are really kind of scared. In my opinion, scared to talk about.
everybody is scared to go over and scared to discuss. So, yeah. 2 minutes. We've got to finish up, guys. We got.
Let me read Xavier's comment real quick. All I know is Jesus Christ was broken for us. And even he,
Lord,
even he wouldn't let no woman
Mom.
even think she was
Mom.
his head or leader, his own mother included.
But he also did wash prostitutes' feet. So let's keep it real.
Oh,
Come on.
Come on, gang.
Ooh. Appreciate
Talk
you.
about my Lord. I don't know how to talk about my Jesus.
He did.
Woo.
In the den of thieves.
Like attitude, cleanliness, a caretaker, cooking, selfishness, a giver, know how to handle conflict. Oh, that's a big one, etc. Like, what do you really like in a woman? We went over quite a lot.
Well, I think what we said is
but I think she wants us to be a little more specific. You know what I'm saying? If we had a little more time, we definitely.
You know what? We will continue this. I think we can continue this and maybe go into another. I think every episode maybe we have 3 different separate because women do want to know kind of more insight about, how we view women just in general. So I think there's attributes, characteristics, those things are important. Besides the physical, big booty and we know, BBW,
the
typical brother. Oh, big ass.
She got some cheeks, man.
You got
Cheeks?
No, I agree.
Some cheeks.
I'm
I'm
trying to make
we ain't gonna joke like that, but she got to have some cheeks. Look, at least a little bit.
just a little.
Bless.
There's some women though that, like I said, it don't look like they got it. Any cheeks? What? Not going forward? No, that went on board. Okay, my bad. I was gonna say because sometimes when they have pants on, you can't tell. They got that undercover. I was saying that undercover. You take it
That's
off.
why you got to tell me about the Fashion Nova leggings. You got to tell them, don't come around me unless you wear the Fashion Nova leggings. Then I can really tell.
Say that again. So we
Fashion
can.
Nova.
Fashion
Nova leggings. Listen, fellas, tell your lady first that she got her Fashion Nova leggings.
I invested into the company. Great company. Make sure.
Okay, B.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry, man. We went over.
Can I just throw a couple shout outs?
Yes.
Quick? I want to just say a shout out to all my friends that are watching. I've seen a few of you guys leave comments. Shout out to Erin, that's my girl. Shout out to Lynn Nesbitt. Shout out to Rebecca Kushai. Those are my teammates for the circle. They all are circle people.
Okay.
So thank you guys for being a part of this. I appreciate y'all for inviting me on.
Come on.
I had a wonderful time, man.
Man.
Let's do it again.
I know I'm wild, bro.
Only a little bit.
Hey, man. Well, guys,
There's levels.
There's levels to it. And once again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. This is Shop Culture. You know what it is. Every time you tune in, we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real with y'all. So you guys going to get a glimpse of how it is sometimes in the barbershop, but really how it is in Shop Culture. This is what it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks to my man, David Hayes. Thank you for coming in, bro, from the circle.
Thanks for having me.
Shout out to him. Make sure you guys follow. Man, make sure you guys like, share Shop Culture. We got our calendar. We're going to put stuff down there for you guys to see. We got a lot of stuff coming up. And make sure, man, join the movement. It's here.
One more time.
Let's go.
Add somebody to it, though.
Come on.
Bring your friends.
Bring more.
Listen,
We're greedy.
didn't they say it ain't no fun?
Unless the
The homies
homies.
can't have none.
So bring your homies in. Come on, man. Bring them in. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And why
Ain't
you
no
bring
fun.
why you
Ain't
bring,
no fun.
I'm trying to get your promo off. Why you bringing them off? Why are you bringing them in, bringing them through, as Stu says, as he's requesting? Come through to the Bridging the Gap comedy series, comedy show, March 18th at the
Carco Theater.
Carco Theater.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
That's game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, snap.
Oh. Uh-oh.
right,
It's
man.
Keep
just-
it
it's
100.
cool.
You need conflict, man.
That was good though. Until it got
Hey,
crazy. I was like,